Broadcasting from the Penguin Air Plumbing and Electrical Studios, we are your hosts, Will Hellett and Wade Rusk, and this is the Penguin Pro Show. The Penguin Pro Show is an informative podcast talking about air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical systems in the home. Each week, we bring on a panel of professionals to educate listeners on different topics related to these systems. Today, on episode 21, we're excited to have Matt Carlberg from our plumbing department here at Penguin Air Plumbing and Electrical. We're going to get into his story and his wins he's having in home services. We also have Louie Macias back in the studio as well. They are both going to talk about the plumbing season coming up as the weather cools down. We're excited for both of you on the show.
You could act a little more excited.
I'm way excited. I'm a little tired.
From what?
Wade and I went hiking this morning because the weather finally got in the 80s.
It was gorgeous. It was like 81.
It was. It was a little humid
overcast,
still.
humid.
I struggled.
You did struggle. You were
struggled.
stopping pretty often, and your heart rate was 170.
Yeah, and yours was 125.
125.
Yeah, what'd you guys do, like a quarter mile too?
No, we did almost 4.
But his heart rate was at that high at quarter mile in. That's for sure.
That's, yeah.
Were you
It
sweating?
was pretty bad.
You're sweating?
Oh, yeah. Drenched.
Oh, wow.
It was humid. So, yeah, we hiked this morning. Finally, we used to hike a lot. Everyone probably thinks, man, Wade and Will, owners of Penguin Air, hike. Yeah, we hike.
Shots fired.
Is that your chapstick?
So, what else is new, Wade?
Not a lot, brother. Getting into yoga, actually. Hot yoga, I like that. That's a lot of fun.
It is. You've dragged me there twice so far.
Yeah.
That's
Were you guys partners?
no.
No. Is there partners in yoga?
No.
Oh.
No. Try it out sometime. It's actually really.
It's really hard.
It's hard, but
if you give it 100% and try to stand on one leg and do this position and that position, and
So it's not like working out where you spot each other.
no.
no,
I don't know.
dude,
nothing
yoga would be
about-
good for you.
That would be weird.
Yoga would be good for you.
Spotting on yoga.
On this episode.
Episode 22, yoga. We'll turn the AC off for like the night before.
Yeah, hot
So we'll
yoga.
get nice
We'll
and
do
toasty.
some hot yoga.
Little hot yoga episode.
That'd be fun.
Other than that,
Nothing new.
going to the cabin this weekend.
That's right.
Excited about that.
Yeah, get up in the woods. That'd be fun.
Ooh, what's the weather like going to be?
Probably going to be a little chilly up there, actually.
It's like 60s at night.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Oh, wow.
Super nice.
Yeah, it's nice to get out of this heat.
Will's joining me this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah. You going hiking again?
I don't know what we're
Not
gonna
up
do.
there. There's not a lot of hiking up
We
there.
got to run electrical. He's putting a jacuzzi in, and
Oh, you finally
build
doing
his
that?
porch.
The porch is finally, after months of it being scheduled, is getting extended
Ah,
for the jacuzzi.
nice.
And we were going to put the jacuzzi on top of the porch, which it had to be built strong enough to withstand the weight.
Yeah.
But instead, my girlfriend gave me the idea of actually putting it down inside the porch, the patio, so you just kind of step inside it.
You haven't told me this yet.
Oh, I didn't?
Wow.
No.
Oh, I thought you knew that.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Communication, guys. Communication is
No,
key.
but I like that. That's kind of like that jacuzzi we stayed in that cabin with all the board advisors.
I do think the communication's a problem,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
as Louie said, because
Yeah.
I do tell you things a lot.
But you didn't tell me you're dropping the jacuzzi in the.
Wow. Next
Down
episode
below.
22 is not yoga. It's
gonna be-
communication.
It's going to
It's
be Will and
communication.
Wade's.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Therapy.
We'll put Louie on that show too because his communication he's getting better.
Yeah.
Oh, your communication's not great.
What do you mean? Just don't email me.
Or text you.
Or call.
Oh, there he is. Hey,
Welcome to
Mr.
the
Matt
show, Matt.
Carlberg, everybody.
I'll tell you what.
That's
I'll
awesome.
forget to send out an email reminding you guys about the communication podcast.
Hey,
Let's do it.
that's all right. He's getting better. You're getting better.
I am.
Yeah.
So, hey, back to business.
Let's
Since
get
we
into
have
this.
Such a short show. Louie is our plumbing manager. I'm not sure if you introduced him as such.
No, I didn't say plumbing manager. That's right.
And then Matt is our one of our most talented plumbers, I'll say, and has been with us, 6 months now or so?
No, he's going on a year.
Remember, we
Year.
just gave him his 1-year certificate.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
yesterday.
yesterday. I could have sworn yesterday he said 6 months. Maybe that was somebody else. I don't know. How do I know these things? I'm not
That's right.
looking at a schedule every day. But
Communication.
congrats on the 1-year anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks
That's
for
awesome.
being part of our team.
Let me just say that Matt, since he's came on board, has best reviews. Hardly has called out. He's worked through whatever he's got going on in life. He'll work through it, and he's just been all about customer service.
I
since
love
he
that,
started.
man. And
Hard
I
worker.
learned something. We all got stuff going on in life, right? I mean, we're humans. And we had a director of coaching and training here yesterday from Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw that plug in there for him. And
You're welcome, Chris. Yano.
And they were just taking a tour of our facility and stuff. And he made a really good point that I liked. He says he doesn't believe in the idea that you got to leave your personal life at the door. Don't bring it to work with you. And he's like, that's kind of impossible.
Yeah.
Just communicate what's going on in your personal life so we can support you and help you in that, you know? And I like that philosophy a little better, I believe.
He's
Yeah.
also about to have a baby.
Oh, congrats,
Yep.
man.
Any day now.
First,
Right on.
first,
Second.
second?
Yep.
That's awesome. We'll get into that. We'll get into your story. In fact, should we get into a story?
Yeah, Matt, so if you want to just tell us a little bit about how you got into the industry and...
Well, I actually started off framing houses at big commercial buildings, and then I went to a company called Base Layer where we were building modular data centers, and they came up to me one day and said, hey, I think you'd do good in the mechanical section of our company. And ever since then, they taught me how to solder, where I was doing fire suppression systems. So once I learned how to solder and do all that, that's when I went to a bigger company and actually took plumbing seriously and really followed that path.
And that was when?
About 4.5 years ago.
So you got into this 4.5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. I've been service plumbing going on 2.5 years now.
Wow. And
What do you
you've-
like better?
You've done an incredible
Service.
job.
Yeah.
Service all
And
the way.
The amount of stuff he knows, like I sometimes call him for help. It's just the amount of stuff he knows is just insane.
And you've been doing this at least 3.5 years, right?
10 years.
Oh.
Don't take that from him. Don't take that.
Good one.
But Matt, real quick, so tell me the difference, why you like home services over what you were doing before. Like, was it commercial work? Was
It was commercial
new
work.
construction?
Commercial, new construction, it's the same thing day in, day out. You build it. You don't have to diagnose anything. With service, you're actually out there using your brain a little bit harder, figuring out what's causing the issue, why it's causing it, when it's happening. So there's, and the customers that you get to meet on a day-to-day basis.
The customer aspect of
Yeah.
it was fun for me. I always like to just develop relationships.
He came in at the right time 4.5 years ago because that's when technology started taking over. Like when I started, it was all just simple water heaters and and he came on when it's like, I mean, you guys see with the AC units how there's so much technology nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like perfect timing because like he grasps it, like he's just like a sponge. And he finds out stuff that I don't even find out because he's out there on the field diagnosing these things, calling the manufacturer, which he takes the time for customers to do that, which is awesome because that's why Matt's always the top, the review guys. Customers always calling him. He takes the time.
Yeah, we
You
like
can call him
hearing
the
that.
top guy.
Yeah.
No, those are a lot of wins, and like Wade said, that's why we gravitate to home services too, is just helping those customers. You kind of rescue them, right? You're going out to a home that might be flooded, no hot
Absolutely.
water. People, even though we live in Arizona, we love our hot water. Backed up toilets, backed up whatever, leaks coming through the walls. You're rescuing them, and that's a good feeling when you can bring them from all that pain they're feeling.
Absolutely,
And
going out there
fixing their
saving
home.
the day.
That's right. That's what we love about home services. So when we started this 10 years ago, we wanted people like yourself, like Louie, like Jonathan, people that really care about the customer. And that's hard to find. But we have a lot of those and they weed themselves out, don't they, Wade?
They sure do.
So, well, we appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Any hobbies you like to do? Anything outside of work?
I like to do a lot of vinyl work on cars, wrapping cars, stuff like that. That's one of my big things that I like to do in my free time. Hunting. I love going out hunting. More into archery.
Okay.
That's my big thing when I'm not here. I'm probably shooting my bow somewhere.
Well, that's coming up in a week, right?
I didn't get drawn this year,
I
so
know,
I'm going to wait for the over-the-counter tag and hopefully go get something this year.
Yeah, I didn't get drawn either. Neither did Wade. We're getting Wade into hunting.
Yeah, I need to get into hunting or something.
It's a
I
good
need
time.
some sort of
Yeah,
hobby.
it's a good time. Yeah, it's fun being out there in the woods.
I
And
put in for elk, but I guess they had a 15 or something thousand more
Mhm.
people that put in this year than ever
Yeah.
before or something.
People are
Which
bored.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I got drawn was in 16 or 17. I can't remember now. And I took weight out a little bit. It was fun. Shot some water, but that's good to know. Maybe we can get out.
Always.
Over the counter disc for deer is next week, by the way.
Yep.
There's
So-
a bow that Jay's uncle or something's selling that when you and I are up in Heber this weekend, we might just go pick it up because he's out there in like just north of Heber or something.
Okay.
But it's a really nice bow.
You gotta buy it. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. So another kid on the way. How long you been married?
A little over a year. We've been together for 4.
Okay.
But we just got married right before COVID really started taking off.
Yep.
So you actually had a wedding and people there and all that?
The day after our wedding, they said no more big events.
Wow.
They almost canceled our wedding.
Well,
So-
you got lucky there.
Wow.
Well, congrats, man.
Thank you.
We're happy for you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on the team. And, let me ask you this. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I mean, have you thought about that or?
Yeah, I have thought about that. There's some personal goals that I have. I definitely want to be more established. The way things are going right now, I've hit almost all of my goals in the last year. Now it's just taking it farther. I want to pursue my master's license and stuff like that.
Matt's got a house being built too.
I've
Oh,
got
wow. You got a lot of
built.
stuff going on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They just pushed the due date back from October to March, so I'm not too happy about that.
wow.
But what can we do?
Yeah.
Did you go and inspect the plumbing already? Have
I
they even
did.
got there yet?
I did. I sent Louie a bunch of pictures. I was like, this drain line looks off. It's all wonky. I was like, I don't know about this. I need to go out there.
There you go.
I've criticized everything they've done so far.
Good. You
Good.
should.
Good.
They
Good.
go up so fast. You should check that out. That's awesome. So let's get into the show real quick. We're going to talk about the plumbing season coming up, which you guys start really getting busy. September on?
Mhm.
I don't know why that is. We're going to talk about that. Why it gets busier? I guess because the cooler weather. But let's start it off by why. Why is there such a
I've been plumbing out here for 7 years, and I don't know what it is about the winter. It seems like after monsoon hits, we get a little busier. Like today it rained, it'll be a little slow today. Tomorrow, I don't know if it's the roots that flare up in a sewer. I don't know if it's the pipe expanding and contracting. Contracting. And it's just, it causes leaks.
Mhm.
You know, with the change of weather, Arizona's just either hot or it's not. You know, and with the rain, like today was a little cooler in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to actually get a blanket on, and I had the AC at 70, but that didn't help. But I don't know, Matt. What do you think?
It's also a lot of people coming home. You know, once we start cooling off here, a lot of people are coming home. A lot of people don't have people going and checking on their houses, so
Yeah.
they come home and something's happened in that time. They're coming home to disasters, stuff like that.
What do you do when you leave your cabin, Wade? I always thought about that. Like, do you shut everything off?
I always turn the water off.
You always turn the water off. That's
Yeah, I
smart.
always go to the main valve and turn it off because the one time I didn't, there was a little drip under my guest bathroom sink from one of those angle stops.
Yeah.
And it just kind of collapsed the cabinet, and there was a bunch of mold and stuff down there. So,
Oh, wow.
and I don't know how long it was a little drip. And
Wade, you also had that water heater issue by not turning off the water up there at the cabin.
yeah, that was super strange. So my water heater at my cabin, probably the second time I didn't turn the water off, was draining out nonstop everywhere, and it was going down the back of the whole property. And gosh, it could have been doing that for a week or more. I don't know. And somebody noticed it and told me about it. And Jonathan went out there, and turns out it was my painter was out there. He's the one that noticed it. But the TPT
The
valve
TMP valve.
or
yeah.
TMP
Temperature and pressure relief valve
that
got open.
was opened somehow.
Yeah.
And the painter insisted he didn't do it.
What was your water bill like?
That's what I.
Dude, it didn't
wasn't
change
bad.
my water bill at all. It was weird. Weird.
This is weird. But so that brings up a good point, Matt. Is we got a lot of winter visitors that come in.
Right.
Right. They might turn off their water. Things probably erode. I don't know if they get stuck, and then when they turn it on, there's leaks. Right. So that's a good point where a lot of winter visitors are coming in from all over the north part of the United States.
Well, most of the plumbing fixtures have gaskets in them. You know, and
That's
Don't
cool.
dry out.
yeah, and they dry out, and some people leave for months, and as soon as you turn it back on, that gasket's the first thing to go.
A lot of the rubber gaskets,
Yeah.
we have a lot of chlorine in our water. Chlorine will dissolve the rubbers in them.
Mhm.
So that's a big factor into why they fail and
Isn't
stuff.
that kind of
like that.
crazy how the chlorine will dissolve the gasket?
We have so much of that in our water.
I mean, we've talked about water filtration. That's a whole nother segment.
Yeah, that
but
is. That's a lot of things that.
Did we talk about? Well, I guess we talked a little bit about why plumbing picks up in September, and you said it's because of the temperature change. And,
I think it has to do more with people coming back home.
oh,
We notice that, right? The snowbirds come, they start turning stuff on, and that's when everything starts to. And some people know it. They're like, I know, I deal with this every 5 years, and some people, as soon as we show up, they know, they already know.
Well, it could be a lot worse this year too because a lot of them didn't come home back
Last year,
because
yeah.
of COVID. So you guys, there's probably a lot of stuff going to be
Yeah, so
happening
be
here
ready.
shortly, and we got to
gonna have to
prepare
put
for
Jonathan
that.
back out there.
In fact, let's talk a little bit about what we've done this summer to get prepared for the season. I know that you've been doing a lot of things to build your team, and talk about that a little bit.
Well, I'm going to start. I actually already started hiring more just to prep just to be on time with customers. When we give windows, I want to actually meet those window expectations. So I hired 2 more guys. I'm looking to hire at least 3 more. Just to be able, I want to be able to hold that customer service on time. I don't like to be that guy to give you a phone call saying, "Hey, we're late," and you have stuff to do. I don't like to be that guy, or I don't like to be that company. Period. Just simply because Penguin is all about customer service. Since I got here, you guys have been nothing but customer service. And it's one thing that I strive on is to make sure that customers are taken care of.
So you listeners out there that know any plumbers, we're hiring.
Well, and you've also done something with your hair, haven't you, to get ready for the season?
Yes,
It looks really nice.
thanks.
He's ready. Matt's
tall.
ready.
Did I get the blonde? I didn't get
I
the
need to
blonde
go
out
get a
here.
haircut.
I didn't get the blonde out here.
Your
No,
hair's
it's okay.
tall.
Don't do that ever again.
Is it?
It's getting
Too old
tall.
for that.
For our listeners who might not know this, Louie is actually a very talented
Barber.
stylist in his own rights. And stylist, barber, to prefer term,
Mm-hmm.
but
I'm trying to look
Yeah.
younger. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I shaved the beard off because you were making fun of my beard.
I did.
So-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of.
So the owner gets free haircuts
Messy.
here.
Yeah.
Wade Russ.
Yeah, he cuts my hair.
Yep.
Louie, how long have you been cutting hair for?
Man, since I was 18, I would say
2 years?
12.
Trying to look younger.
I love it. I love it. Let's pick on me right now. This is.
I
So
do
we
need a
did-
haircut, I think.
No, you come work for Penguin, you get free haircuts
Mm-hmm.
from Louie.
You get chapstick.
You get chapstick
Mm-hmm.
from Jay.
Cold brew?
You get cold
Cold
brews.
brew
We have
from
cold brew. We have a
Jonathan.
keg.
We
We
have
have, beer on tap. I don't know if we're supposed to talk about that, but we do. Use it modestly.
It's a little outdated. I feel like that keg's been in there a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be this week.
Let's talk about that, Matt. Matt, what do you like about working at Penguin?
The atmosphere, all
Me.
the people.
Me.
It's laid back. Not so much Louie.
Oh, good.
All right.
Wade and Will. Wade and Will.
Wade and Will, and just everybody here. The atmosphere.
We like
I
to have
can,
fun. Like
Part of
to
our
have
core
fun,
values, yep.
And we spend a lot of time here.
I tell you what, the meetings we have, they're probably the best I've ever experienced at a company. It's all about having fun, making sure you guys being out there is key because you know how many times we have meetings and the owners aren't there.
Mhm.
At other companies.
We
and-
just started doing more of that because the business is running so well with our management and the people in general that Will and I have not had to be all that involved.
Right.
And so we're like, well, heck, where can we get involved? And it's more culture related, and that's fun for us.
I mean, we have you thinking about trying different hobbies now. I mean, because we tell you don't have to really. We got it. We know what we're doing.
You do know what you guys are doing, which
And you just got to worry about what does Wade need to do and Will need to do, and obviously it's communication, which we'll talk about that next episode. But we'll.
well, Wade and I
we
have
got
that
this.
vision, and that vision is is to go where we want to go with this team.
Yeah.
And the progression is happening, and it's awesome to see you guys all thriving, and then that goes down to your team,
Mhm.
and Matt sees that, other members see that, new people that come on are seeing that. Our turnover is like not even
It's really
happening.
low. Yeah.
It's been really good, and that has taken time.
Mhm.
Getting the right people in place has helped. But
I'll tell you what, at Penguin though, if you're not customer based first, you're not gonna make it here.
yeah, you
No.
You're
stand
not.
out like a sore
You stand
thumb.
out. A
We're
lot,
relational.
yeah. You stand out.
We're about
Definitely.
relationships. and not-
Relational?
we're relational. Is that a word?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're not transactional, but we're relational. Is
I
that a
don't think-
word?
It sounds like it could be, but I don't think it
I'd probably
is.
go with relationship based.
We're relationship based.
Or relation.
And Matt got to see that a little bit before we started this show. We had a lot of fun with Matt.
Matt, so you being at Penguin for a year, what do you like the most about Penguin? From everything down from the owners, you don't have to say that, obviously, just because they're sitting here. You don't have to, but everything. Like, what do you like?
The atmosphere. You don't have somebody breathing down your neck all day, every day. You know, you guys let me do what I got to do to make my money for my family, and you guys let me do me and take care of me.
So some of these other places you've worked, like, what do you mean breathing down your neck? Just give us an example. You don't have to
Phone
say
calls on every job,
who. Really?
constantly checking in with somebody on what you got to do.
Being sales,
Yeah, micromanaging the hell out of you.
Sales.
Transactional almost.
Well, Wade and I were in your shoes, and we did not want that. Of course, there's still accountability piece, right?
Right.
And that shows up in your numbers anyways, we know. So, but we don't want to micromanage you all the time, and we understand that, and we want people
Well,
that are
who's got the
self-motivated.
time?
I know.
I mean, did they have 5 plumbers, or is this big companies that had a lot of
Yeah,
plumbers?
there's big companies. They had
So they
quite a
must-
few people.
And the manager's job is just sit there and
They
keep a
hired
very
people
close
just
eye?
to call us all day. We
yeah,
have to call and check before we talk to a customer about what our jobs are, and
Yeah, it's no fun.
go to a house, do your inspection, and then,
Call you again.
hey, this is what I saw here. Am I allowed to be a plumber today, or do I gotta call you first?
That's kind of like being on the front lines in combat and having to get permission
Hey.
to protect yourself or something.
This
Wow.
guy has a gun on me. Can I shoot back?
He's shooting at me. Can I engage?
there is a movie like that. What is
I
that?
don't know.
Oh, all right.
No, that's good to know. Yeah,
Well, is that
cut me
person interested?
right,
Oh,
right.
He has a gun, but does he want to buy some?
that's funny.
funny.
That's funny, Matt.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's good. That's what they say to you.
So Matt's really
Basically.
quiet, as you guys can tell. He's really quiet,
Oh,
but
he's awesome.
yeah, but customers love that because he's straight to the point.
Well, it's sincere.
Yeah.
and not over the top, salesy. You know, you probably
Well-
listen a lot.
I do all the time.
I tell you what, we had a customer that spent over $30,000 just with Matt, and it was just she wanted Matt to do everything in that house, wouldn't let anybody else touch it. It was just like we started, I think, with a sewer, and then she wanted water lines, and then she wanted this, and
Well,
she.
he's an attractive fella too. I mean, take a look at this fella.
All right, so Matt, thank you for coming on. I'm glad you're having a lot of wins here at Penguin. You know, we're happy to have you on the team,
Thanks for having me.
and you know, maybe you can have this guy's job someday, and he can.
Well, today's his last day. How about that?
That's job security for you, Louie.
Sorry, Matt.
No, just kidding. No, we love you, Louie. Doing a good job building this team, getting ready for the season. We're excited about you guys and what you guys are going to do here. For you listeners, you know, Wade and I are AC guys. A lot of guys think that plumbing is the redheaded stepchild here. I hope you guys don't feel that way.
No.
It used to be that way, I'd say.
I think that's
we-
derogatory.
I think we
Redheaded stepchild. You can't say that. anymore.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can say that, but oh well. But we're really focused on you guys, marketing-wise, and making you guys successful. So hopefully you guys see those fruits this season and forward. So we're excited to see what happens. So anything else, Wade, that you want to share?
No, man. I love getting guys like Matt on the team. I think it's contagious for other people that, you know, it drives competition and he rubs off on other people and it just makes a stronger team overall. And So it's a win-win for sure for everybody.
I love it. So, yeah, keep winning with Penguin. And you listeners, we always forget to talk about this, but please go on and subscribe if you like these episodes. And anything you want to say?
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you subscribe.
And you smile and dial?
And you.
No, that's our call center.
That's our
We
call
want to
center.
hear like.
That's not people calling us.
I know.
Will is
Call
interested.
You're not telling
Penguin,
customers to
call
smile
Penguin
and
Air
dial.
Plumbing and
Thank you, Wade.
Electrical.
And don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Next time we'll try to put that like
I
at
like
the top
that.
of your script. So you remember to say it earlier. Oh wait.
It is there.
So pick which one you like the best and use that one.
Perfect.
Well, that's not fair. I didn't know I was competing. All right, here we go. Take two. Make sure you like, you comment, and subscribe.
Beautiful.
And ask for Louie or Matt.
Perfect.
All right, thank
I'm
you
still
guys.
gonna win.
I know you are.
Mine was good.
Yeah, yours was really good.
Yeah.
How about you? You gotta you
No.
give it a shot. Wait,
No.
Will,
Mhm.
Will,
Nope.
if you love me.
Like, comment, and subscribe. How's that?
Wade still wins.
Okay. Wade always
Make
wins.
sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Wow, you got a radio voice there, man.
They've told
Okay,
them that
Matt,
before,
go ahead.
actually.
Matt, what you got?
Everybody does it. Everybody does it,
Make
Matt.
sure you like, comment, and subscribe.